Hello and welcome back to Marineford TCG. So today I wanted to explore whether or not Boa can survive without Jinbe. And for what it's worth, I do think Jinbe is a massively bigger loss to Doflamingo than it is for Boa. It was nice in the Boa deck, gave you a bit of early aggression, which was pretty cool. And we don't really have that anymore. However, it doesn't kind of nuke our strategy. Our strategy was much more top-end removal style, whereas Doflamingo was all about the aggro and value. So I think Boa is in a reasonable spot right now. I don't think it's going to be the craziest deck. I have been struggling a little bit into some of the meta. Decks like Bello Betty and Zorro, if they get fast enough, especially Betty, I think it's really rough because we've got great removal. Sometimes they just shit out too many characters and you just draw bricks because this deck does play a reasonable amount of bricks. We've got the Kaidos, Block of Laws, the Kidos, and of course all of our events are bricks. So it's not the best into Betty. I also think Blackbeard can be tough. I'm experimenting with different ways to shore up that matchup. One thing I am interested in is playing some copies of 3000 Worlds. Let me pull that up. No, it's not red, it's blue. But yeah, this card is just like full on bot deck of 5. It's pretty good at getting rid of not Kuzan, but everything else. Burger, Shiryu, who's the other one? Van Olga. It's pretty reasonable getting rid of that. My main problem is just it's another card that's not searchable. It's another brick. And this deck is already pretty bricky. So making it even worse into the aggro decks, I'm not 100% on. But I do think that this deck has some chance in this format. So we've got a few games today. Hope you enjoy them. I will go over the list at the end. Going Shanks. Let's go second. It's not bad. Let's keep that one. The Kaya and the Dofla are going to help us get through our deck. The Raging Tiger's nice to see. Let's go with the Kaya. Given that we're on evens, the Kyros is a bit weird because we drop it after he drops his 7. I think here I'm ditching one Law and the Kyros. Let me pass it over. We'll counter out early. We'll give him a... Yeah, we'll give him the Law. What we seeing for 3? Okay, 3 for Sanji. Well, in that case, I'll just go with my own Law. I'm not going to let him have this. Red Rock's a great one to see. Of course, love to see Red Rock. Really good card. Probably not dropping it next turn, given that he's only going to drop a 5. But you never know, I suppose. You never know. We've got a lot of cards here as well. Yeah, just give him a 2k here. You know what we can see for 5. Okay, 5 for Rush Luffy. Yeah, we'll take that one. No trigger. Yeah, I'd love a way to get rid of this, but alas, we don't have one. We don't have one. Probably going to go with the Dofla this turn then. Then next turn, maybe we go with the Raging Tiger if he drops something that is not exactly Ben Beckman. He's going to drop Ben Beckman though, right? I don't have a choice. 7 and 5 is really kind of awkward. Maybe I'm going to go first in this matchup. That feels weird though. That feels weird. Let's stop yapping about that. We're probably going to go with a blocker here. That's going to cost 3. So let's start with a 6. That is life. See what he wants to do with this. Gives us Sanji 2k. Seems reasonable. I'm going to go into Luffy, even though I think this is a poor decision. He does give us the Sanji, though, and the leader effect. So it's kind of fun. Deploy this. I want these events in my life, man. I want these in my life. I don't think we need more of these Raging Tigers. I'm going to send this all to the bottom. We need to start seeing our top end. Kaidos, more Red Rocks, things like that. Raging Tiger, we've got one. If we can get use out of it this turn, that would be amazing. And it looks like we can, because he's not dropping Ben. He's dropping Chopper. 7 and 5, and then this is what going to be 8 and 5. We can defend this. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad, honestly. Let's go for it. Ditch this, and we'll ditch the law. Then if he just swings 8, we'll sack off the Dofi. Same difference. I'd rather keep my larger character than my smaller character, obviously. Kaido's great. That is great indeed. We'll just go with the Raging Tiger. Get rid of these. Draw a card. Then we'll swing 6. He's on 9. Probably Rayleigh this turn. Gonna go to our law. That's fine. We've got decent amount of stuff here. The Kaido just bouncing the Rayleigh is great. Does give us the... He wants me to attack with this law. But I'm gonna, because he used the leader effect. And that's simply a mistake. Yep, cool. So if he just took the first one, he would have this Sanji in his hand. Unless he really wanted me to attack this law, which I don't personally know why. Wow, this guy has fucking nothing. This guy has absolutely nothing. Wow. Well, in that case, I'm not going to play my Kaido. I do just play the Kaido, right? I kind of want to keep it to bounce something, but I guess we can just drop it. It's kind of fine. He should just use leader effect here, but if he wants to take, that's fine. Cool. Absolutely fine with me. We'll just deploy this. End the turn. 10-12 vanilla. Why not? Looks like he's got his own 10 cost here. We'll give him the buggy. Roger. Sure. Yep, we'll definitely take that swing. Sengoku, not bad. We'll red rock this. Go to that. Use the card action. Then we'll go with Sengoku. Hopefully no red rocks in here. No red rocks is good. Law blocker's good into Shanks typically. Don't need any more 2Ks. I guess I can swing. Should have done this before the Sengoku. Doesn't really matter though. And equally should have done this before the Sengoku. Can take the 12. We'll go with the Dofla. No red rock, but I don't mind the pudding. I also don't mind the Kaido. But no red rock. I'm gonna put Kaido on top. Because if we need the pudding, we can always Kaya into the pudding. The rest of this is honestly pretty bad, and I want to get rid of the rest of it at some point. Maybe we put the Sengoku third, because we can always Kaya into the Jozu. Sorry, the Jozu third, because we can Kaya into the Jozu if we need to bounce something mid. Yeah, we'll go with something like that, and then end the turn. So if he just slams like Big Shanks, then that's fine. Okay, he's going with the Rayleigh, so I'm glad we put the Kaido on top. Gets rid of our Dofla. Then we're going to see a swing of 7. No doubts. 7, right? Got to be 7. 6. I don't like the 6. Give him the Mihawk. I don't know what this 1's for. Some kind of counter event, Rad Beam or something. We'll do the 5 and 5. We'll eat the leader effect. We'll go 9 on 5. Might see a Rad Beam. Yeah, Rad Beam and 1k. Seems reasonable. Then we'll go with the Kaido. That's this. This. Use the card action. End the turn. These Kaidos are great. Really good stuff. And we've got the pudding now to just annihilate his hand if he only develops one thing. Although I suppose he is going to be on 6 cards, but we can just attack with one of the Kaidos, right? We can attack with the Kaido, then pudding, and go from there. Another Rayleigh. Okay. Not really what I was scared of, but I mean, it is a card, I suppose. 7 into 5. I'm going to go no on that one. We'll give him the Dofla and the Croc. Let's go 10. He's going to take this one. There's no doubt in my mind that he takes this one. Apparently I'm wrong. Apparently I'm wrong. He used everything, though. Wow. That is an interesting decision. I mean, I guess he plays around the pudding, right? I guess he plays around the pudding. Yeah, I guess he does. Let's see if we can get a decent... Is there any warlords that we actually even want? We go with Kaya. What do we know? We know, like, the top two, right? Oh, the top two is, like, law. Yeah, I think the top two is, like, law. Let's deploy this. Yeah, law. Let's grab a 2k here. We'll go with the Kaya. I'm going to go Kaya, Jozu for 6, and then law, that's 8. Let's go 6 with lead. That can't be right. Let's get our last attack done, and then we'll go from there. He's going to take that one, of course. We'll go with the Kaya. Kaido probably not needed at this point. Stitch the Kaido. Yeah, and there's the loss. He had no chance. We removed everything that he played. He only got 1 10 cost. A bit more of an aggressive build, but these aggro builds are just quite bad into Boa. The more traditional big stuff build is definitely better, because it forces us to get our red rocks on his 10 costs. Either way, well played to our opponent. Let's move on. Got to give him to Blackbeard. He's going second. We're really looking for our events. We can cycle through our deck a bit with Kaya's. I'm going to mulligan. Okay, we've got at least a red rock now. This Kaido is terrible, though. This Kaido is nothing. Pudding could be okay. Let's ditch the Kaido. And we'll ditch the Jozu, because there's just no way. Let's just use it. Then we'll end the turn. The law, like, maybe he lets us use it. The Jozu, there's just no way. And the law is just a cheaper body for us to get out. We'll see what he's got on 2. He's got Doc Q. We're going to get rid of our Kaya. Seems fine, I suppose. I don't love it, but it is what it is. How much do I want to get rid of this Doc Q? Not a lot, but we probably should. We can stack with Buggy, I guess. Law Sengoku. Not amazing. I'll put the Sengoku on top, because we've already got a law. Actually, no, so okay, so he might not remove our Buggy unless he has another Doc Q. Which is Black Hole. To grab. This is his age. I'm going to see what his age is. His age appears to be Doc Q. Incredible. We'll take 1 swing here. Another Sengoku. Great. It's just what I wanted, obviously. He doesn't use the leader effect, though. It's cool. I'm happy with that. Let's go 5. Gonna take. We'll deploy this. Grabbing the Dofla here. I think, yeah, we'll grab the Dofla. Then we'll go with the Law. Pick up this, bounce this, end the turn. What did he ditch? He ditched a Shiryu and a 10-beard off that. This is my age. That's an interesting one. Of course, can remove our Law very easily with the full cost event, but hopefully not. Hopefully not. Never mind. He does. Cool. 5 and 5. I'll give him one of these Sengokus. Yeah, we'll give him a Sengoku. He's surely going to turn off our on plays. Yeah, Vasco shot. Very nice. 2 for Doc Q. Just drop it again. Yeah, it seems good to me. Seems good to me. Pass. Do we do a little passing? Thank you. Well, there's no point dropping Sengoku with Doc Q on the field, right? So we'll just go Jozu, I guess. We'll go 6 and then just play out Jozu. Really looking for that Raging Tiger. at this point, because he's going to get a little crazy next turn, I think. At least this is quite hard to remove. This is quite hard to remove. Good chance this sticks around, I'd say. But we will have to see. We'll have to see. But yeah, not loving opposition. Really not. Ditches Jesus. Probably looking for Kuzan this turn. Kuzan would be pretty good. Just gets us stronger. I mean, that's fine. That is fine. Yep, there's the Kuzan. That's what I thought he was looking for. Just can see a swing of 8. Yeah, I'll take that one. No trigger. These Kaidos are just really bad because he just doesn't let us do them. It's kind of ass. He's got to work out what he wants to ditch with his leader effect this turn. Ditches Shiryu. He has that other Shiryu in the trash, right? Yeah, this one's really good, man. That Shiryu is really good. It's crazy into us, honestly. I think we just want to go really wide here. Because he's going to want to teach, right? So if we can go wide... Of course, he can remove probably like 2 things with Dot Q and the Shiryu that Kuzan summons. But at least it gets us somewhere. It's like 3, 7, 8, 9. That's kind of fine. Let's do 4 and 5. Because from next turn we can start red rocking his fellas. Yeah, I think you should take both of these for sure. Then we'll go... Yeah, putting... I don't like dropping this Dofla because he just gets so much value out of the Shiryu. Do you ever just go Sengoku Law? We may as well, right? Yeah, it could have swung bigger after I changed my mind on the Dofla, but it really didn't matter. It didn't matter one bit. Docu should tap immediately, get rid of Law. 100%. Yep, and he does. I'm presuming this is Teach. So this Kuzan probably attacks life. Okay, he's gonna go mid-range. Fair enough. If we can draw Raging Tiger, we'll be in such a good spot. Big Kuz swinging there. Let's give him 1. He might attack with his leader into it as well, though. That would be a bummer. So I did just spaff all my characters on the board. Kuzan's going to come out. Shiryu. Burger. Why not? Jesus, Burger. Maybe we'll see another Kuzan come down for 5 and then swing 6 at lead. Hachinosu trashes Finger Gun. You have so many more options now, this Blackbeard deck. It's really scary. Grabs the new Shiryu. Yeah, that one's really good too, man. Remove our Sengoku. He can swing 7 into Jozu, and we can't protect it, which... I don't know, man. I don't know. Blackbeard's just a good deck now. It's crazy. It's not fun. It's really not fun. Yeah, man, that sucks. That really sucks. That really does suck. Yep. Shiryu comes down, removes Sengoku. Very nice. Ditches Finger Gun. Oh no, we can't use our effects. Just miserable, isn't it? It's just miserable. Well, if we get him to 0 here, there's a chance that we can red rock next turn and live. There's also a very good chance that we just die on this turn. But I think we have to just play around that, right? So we'll go 9-10. GG perfume. Oh, I don't have it, but I do have red rock. I'm just hoping he's bricked up. I'm just hoping he's got a crazy amount of bricks in his hand. I'm not gonna lie, man. I ain't got shit. We had no other option there, right? If we red rock the burger, he still gets to attack 5/5. We lose the pudding, or we lose a life. We lose the Jozu, and we don't have another red rock for his teach. So I just don't see it. I think that was the play, and just hope he bricked. What did he trash? He trashed actually knows to grab Lafitte. It's nothing crazy. No trigger there. I'm digging for triggers, man. I'm digging for triggers. Absolutely digging for triggers. Raging Tiger, Red Rock, both good triggers. Removes his dudes. It's not bad. He thinks we have Perfume Fever, which I respect. However, I simply don't. Simply don't. His best split here is like 7-8-9. So we take the next one. We have to anyway. Yeah, there you go. If he wanted to go for game and not go for like a teach play. He's weighing it up. He's weighing it up. We might make a cut if I can be bothered. Just play the game, bro. You're already making me play against Blackbeard. Please play the game. Yeah, we have to counter though, because otherwise we take a 10 from Doc. Yeah, we have to counter. Every time. It's got to be 10 bid, man. It's just got to be 10 bid, and then we find out, does your 5-card hand have 5k counter in it? That's what this whole game has come down to. We know he has one Lafitte. Ditching his Kuzan with his leader effect. Yep, cool. Are we going to attack the burger? We are. No trigger there. Cool, well, let's see. You're into that. Use the card action. Can you counter a 9? Looks like he can. Yeah, GG's. Well played to our opponent. We just got kind of run out of the game there. Gonna give him Smoker. I'm interested for this one. So I know they like to go first, but I kind of want to go second so we can just Jozu anyway. We've got the Jozu, right? The rest of the hand's kind of shit, though. The rest of the hand, he's kind of shit. I'm going to risk the mulligan. Okay, we got the Jozu still. This hand is better. He grabs the 5-cost Smoker. Very nice. We're going to go to Sengoku, looking for the Law, of course. We do get the Law. That's excellent. That's a really good start. I'm going to put the Raging Tiger to the top, because that's typically decent into them. Let's send back the rest of these. Then we'll drop the Blocker, because I don't think they really play any... They don't have great removal for, like, 1 costs. So we'll do that. Yeah, we can bounce the Shigi now, which is pretty nice. We'll go with... Pudding could be good later. I think I'm going to give him a no blocker and a crocodile. Just so that our hand is nice and low, so we still get the value off the Law. The downside about bouncing this Shigi is he can just drop it again, which is not incredible. But it is what it is. I don't think we have much other choice of what to do. We need to force him into that line of play, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go 5 and 5. Go 5 and 5. We at least get to draw a card, so we're getting value out of it, whilst he's losing value. Then we'll go with the Law, bounce the Sengoku, give him the Shigi, draw a card, end the turn. Red Rock's reasonable, and the problem with this deck in this matchup is the Tashigi. The Tashigi we just really do struggle to deal with significantly. It's a tough one. It is a tough one. But we are slowly developing our own dudes. We've got this blocker to block the first banish. Yeah, this has to be Tashigi every single time. 5 on 5. I think I will... We counter. We go to 5 cards, but Jozu still brings us back to 6, so we may as well just take. Yeah, we may as well take there. Cool. Okay, let's go 5 with the Law. Just keep applying good pressure. We've got to keep removing this Tashigi, though. This Tashigi is a menace. The nice thing about the Jozu putting the Law back in our hand, looks like he got some kind of trigger. I'm not sure what that was. The nice thing about the Jozu putting the Law back in our hand is that we can then use it again to bounce the Tashigi later on. Gives us a carrot. Sure. It's this, and the turn. So there is an argument I could have bounced the Smoker and then just attacked into the Tashigi. We'll just block this one. Hand's kind of massive, though. We don't have any 2Ks. Yeah, okay, we're going to block. It's going to take the free block. He's on 7. Can't Ben our Jozu, which is always very nice. Goes with the Virgo. Which is very reasonable. Grabs another Tashigi. Yeah, I don't love to see that. These Tashigis are very good. Just very, very good cards. It's got 6 more Don. Lots and lots of Don. Could have another Smoker. That would be pretty impactful. In my opinion. The fact that we don't have any 10Ks, 2Ks is a massive bummer. Because if he swings for more than 5, it's going to be really hard to counter out of. Samurai. Well, we're definitely doing some kind of pudding combo this turn. There is now no doubt in my mind. Another Tashigi. From 5. We'll definitely counter this. We'll give him 1 of the Sengokus. Not sure what this 2 is for. 2 for Kamakura Jitoshi, I suppose. Yeah, seems reasonable. Seems reasonable. Yeah, we're definitely putting... So we're going to do... Awkward, though. I think we just pudding immediately. And then go with, like, Law, bounce, pudding, bounce to Shigi. Or we could just ram, like, 11 into this 8 Smoker. Eat the Kamakura. Let's just pudding straight away. Fuck you. Basically, screw your hand. We've got another pudding as well, which is pretty nice. Next turn, we can go like Law, Red Rock. We need to get rid of one of these Tashigis, though, potentially. Gonna go 7 face. Honestly. Gonna give us a 0 cost and a Hody Jones. Very tempted to go 8 into Smoker now. Sorry, 9 into Smoker. Very tempted. It is really tempting to go 9 into Smoker. Because he clearly doesn't have a lot of counter. Okay, he did no Tama though. So maybe he just doesn't have any 1Ks. We'll pass it over there. Okay, he has another Samurai. Rest is Virgos. Draw some more cards. Can't go kid mode yet, just because his hand's too low. His hand is very, very low. These Tshigis being on the board is, like, annoying, but also not the end of the world because they're not doing anything. Okay, he's going kid mode. I didn't expect that, but, I mean, I guess I respect it. Okay, yeah, it's going to be hard to get rid of this kid with all these Tshigis in play. But I guess we're just going to attack it. He's activated all his dons. So we're going to see 5-7 here. Hold 2 for Kamakura, I have to assume. 5, yeah, we'll counter the 5. We'll give him... It's the Sengoku again, right? Yeah, it's the Sengoku again. Man, that sucks. Why do we not have any 2Ks? Why do we not have any 2Ks? But he's got no Don open now. And he got 2 cards. This is really bad. But I think we have to do it. Maybe I should have took that 5. I don't know. This is not good. Ditch the Dofla. And I think it's a law, right? Yeah, that's pretty miserable. But hey ho. We get another law off the top. Sorry, another Jozu off the top. So we're going to attack for 10. The nice thing is that these Tshigis can't, like, do anything. It's only the Rosie that's allowed to block. Sacks off the Rosie. Go 12, I guess. He can't counter the... sorry, this is 6. This is 11. He can't counter an 11. There's no... Right? Yeah. You know what? If you've got 2 2Ks in your hand, man, so be it. Yeah, you don't. I didn't think you did. Let's go 5-5. Also, I don't think he has any counter at all. In all honesty, he's going to need to start removing our board, potentially. Samurai, rest the Tshigis, so now these do absolutely nothing because he can't rest them. Which is great, so we can freely remove his characters with effects, which is just what I wanted. Samurai's a weird one in Smoker. It's an interesting pick. It, like, shores up your consistency a lot, but... Yeah, you got it. We're probably attacking the pudding as well now, right? Chopper? Why not? We're going to restand all the Dons in the world. Very nice. Yes, seems good. Seems good. Are we taking out the pudding? It'd be a little annoying if we take out the pudding, because I don't have anything to bounce with Jozu. Virgin comes down. Yeah, these Tshigis are hella annoying. Can't lie. They are. Ooh, whiffs on the Virgin. Lovely. 9-4. Yep, you got it. Okay, Kaya is a pretty good one. Because we can bounce that with Jozu. Obviously. And then we'll be attacking into... Yeah, we're going to bounce the... kind of like Red Rocking, though, you know? Red Rocking the Smoker seems pretty good. This guy is the annoying guy. And he can just drop it again, basically for free next turn. Is the problem. I think we go 8 into Tshigi here, right? Do we ever just go aggressive? Maybe we do just go aggressive, right? This only protects green characters as well. He could go kid mode again, though. Is my main concern. I don't want to let him do that. I'm going to go with Kaya, because if we get Raging Tiger, that would be incredible. And we do. That is just absolutely nuts. We've got to do that. We'll ditch the Chopper and the Smoker. Draw a card. Yeah, and then from here, this is looking very, very good. Let's get rid of one of these Tshigis. I just don't want him to bunker up behind Kid. That's my main concern. If he just plays like one blocker off Kid, we can lure. We can be the samurai. We can be the samurai. What a time to be alive. He's drawn all the samurais. Ben gets rid of Kaya. World's worst Ben Beckman. That's hilarious. Yeah, you got it. I mean, that's a pretty good one, right? That's a pretty good one. Yeah, we're just going to go with the Kaido this time for sure. He'll attack 5 and 5. Counters. Boom, boom. Use a card action in the turn. We've got a 10-12. Incredible. So now if he does go kid mode, we've just got a 10-12, which is pretty good. He can't draw any more cards with Samurai because he has used all of them. I think we've got this one in the bag now. Got a little bit sketchy in that mid-game. Did get a little bit sketchy in that mid-game. This is the game where I just saw no 2Ks, right? Yeah, we saw no 2Ks forever. We're starting to draw them now, though. Smoker comes back down. 6. Yeah, no thank you. We'll give you 2K there. 4 for something? Who knows? 4 for Shiggy. Sure. Face loads of Dons. More Dons. We swing him with Virgin? No, we're playing out Chopper. Sure. We're just going to red rock the Chopper. Swing 9, swing 12. Seems a good place to start. If you can't counter the 9, you lose. If you can, you're still not in a very good spot, are you? Yeah, sure, we win. GG's. GG's for your opponent. He did have Hody Jones at the end there, but we had a like 5k counter. And we had 6k in life. That was all 2ks. Good game. That was pretty convincing. The Raging Tiger came at just the right time. I'm a massive fan of Raging Tiger at the minute. I think the card's just kind of bananas. But either way, well played to your opponent. Let's move on. So what do you think of those games with Boa? I'm not sold on this list. I don't think this is the perfect 50 for sure. But this is my first draft. And it's not too bad. I can't find any Bonnies. People keep telling me Bonnie is really good, but I have been queuing ranked for hours and faced none. Literally everyone seems to be playing Blackbeard. And those that aren't are like a mix of things like Shanks and aggro decks. So yeah, struggling to find many green decks. We did get a game against Smoker, which I think showcased the matchup fairly well. Bonnie obviously quite different from Smoker, but yeah, they're both kid decks at the end of the day that play out Toshigi. And Toshigi is the most annoying card for those decks. Teach, I'm still trying to work out that matchup. It seems really not great. They just kind of remove everything we do. We don't have the aggression now with the Jinbe, so we can't even force them to use their leader effect super early, especially if we're on evens. Dropping Law on 4, even if we get the effect, it's like fine, but it doesn't bounce anything. It bounces like a dot Q maybe, so you don't get great value. Raging Tiger and Red Rock are just incredible. I really want to fit in a 4th Raging Tiger, and I'm thinking about culling this Kyros because I'm not... It's been quite underwhelming. I can't lie. I feel like the card should be good, but it's just kind of not been. I can't really put my finger on why. It just feels like 7 Don is now sometimes a little bit late to be bouncing a 5, but maybe it's good into the decks like Bonnie, and I'm just not facing those. So I'm not sure on the Kyros so far. Josu's are great. Law's obviously still bananas. Pudding, I think, is fine at 2. You do have good amount of like dig between Kaya, Dofla, and Sengoku, of course. You should see it Pudding. This card is brilliant. Big fan of him. Into decks like Shanks. They play a ton of 8 costs. It's really good. Into kid decks, if they are not playing Toshigi, well, you bounce their kid and you bounce whatever they played off kid, so that's pretty reasonable. The 4 law blockers are nice, of course, for dealing with everything, really. There's nothing that has a great time dealing with these at the minute, now that black is not in the format as much. But yep, let me know what you think about this Boa deck. What would you change about this list? Because I'm definitely not sold on this 50. Just don't have that much more time to test because I am away on holiday this weekend. And we need to get some videos scheduled. So let me know what you think. Thank you for watching and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.